What's up, nerds? I'm McKinley, and today I am going to check in with my 2017 goals. The video I will link up there, and then give you guys my 2018 bookish goals. I have a 2018 TBR that I will post later this week. First, I'm watching my 2017 video right now, so I'm gonna watch it, tell you the goal because I don't remember them, and then tell you whether I completed it. So the first goal I had was to complete the Pop Sugar Challenge, and I did complete it. I did not complete all of the advanced challenges. I missed one. I did not read a book that I got at a used book sale. I might have actually, and I just don't remember it, but I'm calling it a win because I completed all the regular challenges. My second goal was to complete Diversity Bingo, which I did do. I feel like everyone else stopped doing it, but I completed my card. I was gonna do a Diversity Bingo wrap up, but I lost my paper where I had written all the books, and I'm honestly just too lazy to go through my books to figure out which fit for what. I suck. I'm sorry. But if I ever find that paper, I might check back in with it. But I did complete it. I had completed all the squares except for one by July, and then I didn't finish that last square until December. Can you believe that? My third goal was to read my book mystery because I had made a book mystery last year. I'll find the picture and insert it. But yeah, no. No, it didn't happen. My goals after that was to read a bunch of series that I listed, and I'll include it now. The first one was to read the Firebird trilogy. I only read the first one. The next one was to read the Six Crows duology, which I did do. Yay! My next book on the challenge series thing was Illuminae and Gemini. I read Illuminae, didn't really like it, so I didn't read Gemini. I might read it eventually, we'll see. That was in my Disappointing Reads 2017, in case you missed it. My next goal was to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. Again, I read the first one, was not that impressed. But we'll probably finish this trilogy eventually, but I'm not necessarily in a rush to finish it. The next challenge was to read the Spinster trilogy. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember exactly what the trilogy is called, but the first one's Am I Normal Yet by Holly Bourne. I did not read it, and I want to. My goal is that I'm trying to read it again this year. It's not on my official TBR, but it is on one of my readathon TBRs. So hopefully I will get to it this year because I really want to read it. I don't know why I haven't. I'm just such a slacker. You know why I haven't? Because I've been focusing way too much on audiobooks and not enough on physical and Kindle books. That's why I haven't read it. I'll get to that later in my bookish goals. The next goal was to read the Magnus Chase trilogy, which I did. I completed all 3 of them, and I love that trilogy so much. It's my favorite Rick Riordan series that he's written so far, though I have not read the Kane Chronicles. But I still think Magnus Chase is going to be better than the Kane Chronicles because it's so good. Read it. My next goal was to read the Fablehaven series by Brandon Mull. Didn't even start it. Didn't even think about it. The box set's sitting on my bookshelf, not being read. I suck. I sound so confident. Oh, I'll be able to do this. Picked all sci-fi and fantasy books. But sure, Kelly, you'll be able to do it. My last bookish goal was to reduce the books I'm buying. My last haul was over 40 books. So, you be the judge. I also wasn't allowing myself to buy books that weren't diverse. I feel like I stuck to that. But at some points I got out of control and I wasn't focusing on it as much as I should have been. So... But I feel like mostly what I bought was diverse, except for Sarah J. Maas. That's the only one I could think of that really doesn't have diversity. I hope. My first goal was to post more reviews on Instagram. I've been pretty good about it since July. I got behind for a while, but I think I caught up. And every book I've read except for the end of December, from July through halfway through December, there's a review on my Instagram. So it took me a while, but I did eventually get into that groove. My next booktube goal was to do a wrap up every 5 books. The thing is, I read too fast for that to be a thing. That car slowed down and was like looking in here because apparently I'm some kind of sideshow. Anyway, I didn't do that. I started out the year doing it, but like they weren't getting any views anyway because I read too much and no one wants to watch 3 wrap-ups every week. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that didn't happen. And now I don't even want to do wrap-ups this year. So, look at me now. My next goal was to stop getting down on myself for not getting subscribers. I think that I have completed that. I will give myself a check mark. I was really bummed because I hadn't made friends on BookTube, and now I have. So, go me. My next goal is to film at home. I'm at work. My last goal was to post at least 1 video a week and 5 photos a week on Instagram. The Instagram one definitely didn't happen. YouTube I did pretty good until my mental health got the better of me in August, but since I came back in November, I think I've done it. So I'm gonna put a check mark there too. Now on to the 2018 Bookish goals, which will not include my 2018 TBR. That's going to be a separate video. So the first one is a Bookstagram goal, and I'd like to reach 2,000 followers on Instagram. I just passed the 1,000 mark. I think I have just over 1,100 now, which is extremely exciting. I love taking pictures of photos, of books, and I think I'm finally finding my groove there. Like I spend too much time comparing myself to other people, and I just had to be like, stop doing that. And then now I think I've really found stuff like setups I like in my house and everything. So hopefully I can do it and get to 2,000 before the end of the year. My next goal is again to read books that I own. Please, God, let me start reading books that I own. I'm actually going to introduce a series where I have to either read it or unhaul it. So that'll be coming soon to this channel. My next goal is to read more authors of color. I find I was recommending authors and books to somebody on my Facebook, and every author I listed except for Jason Reynolds was white. And I was like, wow, I need to read more authors of color. And so that is 1,000% one of my top goals this year. I already pre-ordered a lot of books from authors of color, so I'm excited. And it's not like I don't enjoy them when I read them. I just need to read more of them so I can have recommendations ready to go. My next goal is a maybe, we'll see. It's participate in 1 readathon a month. There's not always going to be a readathon that I want to participate in, but I want to participate in a readathon. Like, if I think, oh man, I really want to do that readathon, I'm just going to do it. I need to do it. So again, I plan on doing the Pop Sugar Challenge, although I haven't even looked at the challenge yet this year. But I've completed it in 2015, 2016, and 2017, so I feel like I need to do it again this year. If I don't complete it, I'm not going to beat myself up about it, but that is a goal. Also, my Goodreads goal is 100 books. I usually read way over that, but this year I kind of want to like not obsessed with me reading more. I want to read and enjoy and remember what I'm reading. So 100 is a good number. Next, I'm hoping to participate in the Shadowhunter read along that Emma Books is hosting. She's got it nicely mapped out to where you will have reread or read for the first time the entire Shadowhunter Chronicles before Queen of Air and Darkness comes out, and I really want to participate in that. So that's what I'm going to do. Next is to review my ARCs. I have so many ARCs from NetGalley and Edelweiss that I have not even read that I need to read and review, and that's one of my big goals that I'm focusing on right now. And finally, my last goal is to read more and to listen less. I listen to way too many audiobooks and I don't remember them as well as I remember physical books that I read. So I really want to focus on reading this year, like physical and Kindle books, which would help greatly with reading books that I already own. obviously. So yeah, those are all my goals for this year. We'll see how we do. Because clearly I'm not, well, I feel like I completed at least half of my goals from last year. Anyway, my 2018 TBR should be coming up later this week, as well as my January TBR. And that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.